And welcome back.
Yep. So we told him about, well, he was passed out drunk. I said, well, this is, well, it wasn't really like jackass, but anywho, we told him that cocoa wheats can't be beat, so I poured like almost an entire box of cocoa wheats and then mixed it in with water and just put it all over his face. And then he woke up, and then the next day he like kicked down my door and he's like, this is Rob from Rob TV Land, and I got drop kicked in the ads. He's like, cocoa wheats can be beat. Here's a creamy hot cereal with your toasted treat.
You ever have cocoa wheats?
Yeah.
Fucking nasty.
It's good.
Ugh, wow.
Yeah, you don't like anything that doesn't have chocolate in it.
Well, yeah, dude. This is how much...
What is that, broccoli? Put it in chocolate.
What is that, broccoli? You know I don't eat anything green unless it's covered by a thick candy shell. This is how much I love chocolate. I had actually... Oh, I'm going to die. Nope. Yep, there it is. An eye for an eye right there.
Yep.
I love chocolate so much, I actually buy Cocoa Pebbles with chocolate milk. And I put those shit together. And one day I had actually purchased that, and I was going through the checkout at my work, and one of the ladies had said, "Are you seriously buying this? Are you going to put these together?" I said,
"No,
oh, yeah." I said, "Yeah, definitely." She goes, "That's a lot of chocolate." I said, "Well, if it were my way, I would put more in it." She goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I would pour on some Hershey syrup on top of that, and then sprinkle on some Nesquik, then take a cheese grater and carve off pieces of a Hershey bar on top of my cereal."
And then
she kind of threw up in her mouth a little bit. She goes, "Oh, that's so disgusting." I'm like, "Yeah, I fucking love chocolate."
You know what would be the best? And then what you should do is put chocolate-covered bananas on it. And then Ovaltine to top it all off.
And then like...
More Ovaltine, please!
And then maybe like a chocolate laxative.
You know what? I can see you
to wash it down.
I can see you taking Cocoa Pebbles, crushing them up in a rolling pin so it's a nice fine black powder, and then doing lines of it. And then like your wife coming home and like, "Andy, what are you doing? Where's nothing? Where's Cocoa Pebbles?"
It's not white, it's completely brown.
Yeah.
Now, would I be snorting it into my nose, or would I just be taking a straw and just eating it?
Eating it.
Okay.
Wasn't it? Oh!
Fuck it, I'm in pieces. I am in fucking pieces.
That's fucking teamwork.
Chocolate's so good.
Yep.
So my... Oh, fuck it. He hit me because I'm white. That's why. It's a hate crime.
Speaking of hate crime, you understand how there's bacon?
Yeah.
And then there's Canadian bacon.
Okay.
Why isn't there Asian bacon?
Asian bacon?
Did you? Or like African American bacon?
It would be like gazelle or zebra. Nobody wants!
Here, would you like some Yakazuna bacon?
Oh, come on. Come on.
Yakazuna run!
And there go half my subscribers, thank you. No, for the longest time, I think this was either 2013 or 2012, Scope had an April Fool's that they wanted to create bacon-flavored mouthwash. Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Well, that's a really good idea." And then like 75% of people were just going, "That's gross. I don't want to do that."
I would do bacon flavored stuff, but I'd be sick because I'd be swallowing that.
Your stomach would be like, "What the fuck is this?"
My fart bubbles would smell like bacon.
That's gross.
Yeah, somebody's going down with a grenade.
Yeah.
Hello.
So a couple days ago, I was at work and I was I was mixing paint in my area, and what happened? Oh, dude, that was awesome. You're dead.
Why won't it throw a grenade?
Because you're out of grenades.
How do you get more?
You only get one until you die.
You only get one grenade?
Yeah, unless you kill someone who's about to use it, and then you can pick it up. Yeah.
Dang.
See, it only says one.
I thought you get one.
Yep, you get one.
How? That sucks.
I'd say take it up with Epic Games, but they don't own the Gears of War franchise anymore.
I am gonna take it up.
Oh. Microsoft now owns the entire franchise of Gears of War. And E3 2014 got over a couple weeks ago, and I did not see any footage for new Gears of War, so I will not be buying an Xbox One this year.
I am.
Really?
Yeah. Not this year, but the year that I win the Powerball.
You know, I was telling people at work that if I win the lottery, I am actually... Oh, that was a hell of a shot. If I win the lottery, I'm going to buy a t-shirt for every major retail store in the Michigan area. And just walk around, and when somebody asks, do I work here? I'm going to rip my shirt off and go, not anymore! And then just leave. Because I won't have to worry about money.
I would take, like, a cordless phone.
Okay.
And I would go over the intercom and see if they could find you. No! I'll kill you! That's what I was going to do at the Menards that I worked at.
Well, you don't have to name the place, but I guess I can bleep that out.
Why?
Why? Well, I guess you could talk bad about them, I guess. You don't work there anymore.
Nope.
Just like I don't want to talk about the establishment that I work at, because I still work there. Yeah, headshot, bitch. Just because, you know...
Smack my bitch.
Because our friends Greg and Dana, who work for another retail place, I don't want to say, because, you know...
Well, I like where they work.
Right, but if someone... It's a liability thing, you know, I don't...
See?
There's store
somebody
managers.
getting sued. Again. You can sue for the stupidest reasons. Be like, hi, my kid is 12 years old. And you're suing your parents for $500,000 because they told you to go to bed? That's correct, Your Honor.
That's right. That's right.
I told him I wanted M&M's, you did. Okay, well now you're going to be putting child care services. Yeah. Now you're going to be in foster care. Should have taken better care of your parents. I think I should... You know, being a parent has its ups and downs. It really does.
Right.
There are good moments and there are really bad ones. They're like, oh, your kid is so cute. Not at 2 a.m.
Where are you at 2 in the morning?
I've gone into work with baby puke on my shirt.
Gross.
Yep.
So kids, yeah. Kids
But you know what? Those are battle wounds. I earned those.
That's alright. I can't wait to have kids, honestly.
But see, now if that was the other way around, like with my puke, they'd be like, alright, you drunk again?
You going to work covered in puke. Oh, not again.
Going into work with other people's puke on you. Oh man, I partied hard.
Man, this looks like mine, but I don't know. That's so gross. Like,
It is.
okay, now obviously you call it puke. You're dead.
Who's dead?
You. Oh, yep. Damn it. You got in the way. Not fair. He jumped in my line of killing. I was going to say something now. I don't remember. Okay. Oh, yeah. You know, like people say throw up and vomit and puke. All these words that mean the same thing. Is there a word that you cannot hear? Like, you think it's disgusting?
A word?
Yeah, like another word for throw up. You know what I mean?
Upchuck.
You can't... Does that make you sick when someone says upchuck?
No, it doesn't make you sick.
Well, nevertheless,
If you were the last person on Earth
right?
and you had a chocolate craving, and it was only like a novelty where it was like a chocolate covered peanut, would you eat it? No!
Am I the only person alive?
You're the only male.
How long has the chocolate been sitting there?
How long is the chocolate? You didn't say what it was. Just how long is the chocolate?
You said a chocolate covered penis. That's what you said. Would you eat a chocolate covered penis?
No, the novelty of it. It's not an actual.
Oh, okay. You're saying like a.
Like if there was a chocolate covered bar that was in the shape of a penis.
Oh,
would
like,
you still eat it?
Oh, yeah.
Not like somebody dipped their dick in chocolate.
Okay.
You're like,
and then
how
eats
long
so
has
much-
that penis been there? I'm like, well, it depends.
Fuck bubble. This guy looks like he likes to put a penis in his mouth. Okay, well, are you talking like a hollowed...
Now you're asking if it's hollowed out or has cream in the middle?
No, or if it has like, is it hollow or solid?
I can't believe you're asking details on this.
Fuck, dude, I love chocolate, whether it's phallic shaped or not. Oh, you got me. I tried to start you on fire, too.
No!
He comes up and fucking pistol whips you.
Bastard.
That son of a bitch. But yeah, I guess if I... Now, is there going to be other food, or is that like the only food I get to eat?
Well, you get to dip it in white chocolate. How about that?
That's fine.
Just the tip, though.
I think we're going into uncharted terrain. Oh, I just committed suicide, which is probably a great place to stop for now.
A great prank would be just to get like one of those two-sided dildos, and when somebody passes out, smack them in the face to where it leaves bruises, because then that person's gonna have to call into work.
Well, here's my...
Think about it.
I don't want to.
Who would actually call into work and be like, oh, I can't make it into work? Well, why not? I got dick bruises on my face because I was at a bachelor party.
I got hit by a dog.
Hit by a dog. That's a pretty funny looking dog.
Yeah.
Vicious.
Very phallic shaped. And that's going to be the end of the video. But, subscribe. And if you are not eating chips now, you probably should. They're good.